So, you know that feeling when you interviewed Trump supporters on your podcast and then Trump gets elected president and then you decide to interview them again and then it just turns out to be a whole bunch of problematic screed, so you scrap that episode and then you don't have an episode planned for that week and then you got to scramble and come up with something? Also, you know how you don't like horror movies? Here's me doing Get Out.
You may love a thing that I can't stand. Spiders, tofu, watching Homeland. Our interests are all varying. It's fun to be contrarian. But I'll try things that you all love to see if I can rise above. But maybe there's a chance that I just won't. So in that case, don't mind if I don't.
Welcome to Don't Mind If I Don't. I'm your host, Aaron Gold. This is the show where I don't like things and fans and experts come on and convince me why I'm wrong. Okay, intro, out of the way. This is not the episode I had intended to do this week. I had recorded an interview with one of the Trump supporters from the last time I did a Trump episode, and he had graciously agreed to try and allow me to convince him not to like Trump. What ended up ensuing, though, was about 2 hours long. We maybe talked about Trump for 25 minutes of that. It was mostly about his view as a conservative. And I didn't really do my duties as a host as much as I was just listening to this guy talk because I was intrigued. But what resulted was an episode I'm not proud of. You can't bat 1,000 on every single episode, but this was the first time I recorded an episode that I was not proud of, that I felt like just wasn't in line with the show, wasn't what I was aiming for, wasn't what I tend to aim for with these episodes. So I've decided to scrap that. I know I promised a return to the normal format last week. I promised next week. I already have the guests booked for that one. But this week, I don't feel good about that episode. So I'm not going to release it. Instead, I think I'm going to be doing the exact opposite of listening to a conservative's point of view. I'm going to watch Get Out. I don't like horror movies, but I do like Key and Peele. And now it's an Oscar-winning film, and it's always been an important film. My objections to seeing Get Out before was purely on a horror movie basis. Like, anytime anyone's ever said, you'll like this horror movie, I haven't. Cabin in the Woods is my best example of this. People are like, yeah, but it was different, right? I'm like, yeah, it was different, but it's still the people. I didn't like it. But I think this is worth trying. So I'm going to watch Get Out now. If you would like to watch it as well, it's on HBO. And go on demand now, whatever they are. So thank you for listening to my mea culpa. I feel like as an actor, when I go into an audition, I don't really have a mindset of like, oh, I better book this one because that's out of your control. The only thing I want when I leave an audition room is to feel proud of what I left in the room. I was not proud of this Trump episode. So I'm scrapping it. Instead, we're going to watch Get Out. So I hope you enjoy me putting myself through this. I'm not looking forward to the anxiety attack I'm about to have. I just realized I have not taken my anxiety medication for the day yet. I think I better do that first. Yeah, that's going to happen right now. And then I'm going to press play. Also, it probably goes without saying, but spoiler alert, if you have not seen Get Out yet, though I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on the planet Earth that has yet to, so you're probably fine. Either way, you've been warned. Oh, see, now, even just this title card with this spinning chair and this creepy little girl, this is giving me anxiety already. Bloomhouse Productions, fuck yourself. It's just a creepy logo. I don't know why we needed to set the tone that early. OC Entertainment. I mean, if Peter Gallagher is in this, then that would be delightful. I feel like this is going to be one of those horror movies where the black guy dies first. I'm watching this guy walk down the street and nobody talks out loud to themselves that much, said the guy recording this episode in his bedroom. All right. Point proven, Jordan Peele. I know that she probably ends up being a bad guy, but I kind of love that I'm going to be allowed to hate Marnie just completely unbridled. Nothing against Allison Williams, but fuck Marnie. Oh shit, Catherine Keener's in this? Said the whitest person in the world. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Childish Gambino's on this. This is a pretty solid soundtrack. This is the most I've ever liked any TSA agent. Did that deer fly? I'm 15 minutes in, and I will say already I like this more than I've liked any other horror movie. Of course, the horror shit hasn't kicked in yet. And also, I'm white, so I'm sure a lot of this tension is lost on me. But I also know I'm about to see Bradley Whitford. There he is! Aww! There's my favorite White House speechwriter. Gosh, the cinematography in this film is fantastic. Black mold in the basement, that feels like that's going to be a thing. That is the most creepy looking gazebo I've ever seen in their backyard. God, they really did cast the whitest guy to play the whitest guy. I mean, good on Bradley Whitford. He knows his type. I wonder if the brother would be as creepy if he didn't have that little mustache. That mustache is just gag-inducing. I mean, he's definitely creepy and a total asshole, but that mustache, I'm pretty sure the mustache is the main villain of this movie. I feel like I'm missing something with this deer metaphor. Alright, so I'm a half hour in, and I am more drawn in than any horror movie I've ever seen. Like, I know that shit's about to turn bad, but I'm in it. Like, I'm enjoying this so far. The cinematography is gorgeous. Yeah, okay. So far, digging this movie. Fuck, I didn't give a rating. Oh, man. Well, the last time I did a horror movies episode, we deduced that I liked some horror movies. I just didn't like gore. I didn't like suspense. And the suspense so far, it's starting to build, but it's not to the point of me not enjoying this. You know? Yeah, you know. You get it. It's pretty hard to do commentary or make fun of a movie when I'm, like, really into it. That sunken place scene. Wow. The acting on this movie is just stellar across the board. Hey, if you haven't seen Get Out yet, I'm 38 minutes in, and I think I can safely say it's going to be all okay. What a friendly groundskeeper. Oh, I do know Tiger. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Yeah, we do that. Okay. Oh, Stephen Root. Jesus Christ. Sparklers and bingo. White people are fucked up. I'm an hour in now. And I think this is unlike any movie I've ever seen before. Like, it's... The tension is foreign. It's a different kind of pressure, but it's really engaging and captivating. Yeah, this is excellently done. It's really hard to make fun of a movie that's this good. Like, I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna take a few minutes now to just really go to town on whatever I can here. Hey, Allison Williams, that the horizontal stripes don't work on anybody. You shouldn't. And I get it that you guys together are like a red, white, and blue flag. Haha. That's on the nose, America. That flash went off in that guy's eyes. Fuck, I got nothing. I'm just going to keep watching this movie. It's real good. If she had all these pictures of her and other black people, why keep them in the closet with the door open? That's something you got to keep somewhere else. Oh, I know that voice. That's Jordan Peele. 20 minutes left in this movie, and this is where the horror, like the real horror, has kicked in. And I'm not afraid. I mean, I'm afraid for him, of course, but like the horror and the fear and the anxiety that I tend to feel when I watch horror movies isn't kicking in right now. And I don't know if that's because I'm a white person or it's just a really, really good movie, or both. Or maybe it truly isn't like a horror movie like so many others have been. That deer head is looking at me kind of like, I don't know. I feel like that deer head looks as much like Jordan Peele as any deer head can. I'm never going to look at T the same way again, that's for sure. This Rod guy is... Who plays him? Laurel Howery is amazing. Ashley Williams has an underbite, right? It's not just something I'm imagining. It's hard to know what's real right now. Not in an unpleasant David Lynch kind of way. I feel like if I rewatch Black Panther now, I'm going to be a little bit more on Daniel Kaluuya's side. Oh, the cotton. That was awesome. I feel like it can't be a neo-horror movie unless Bradley Whitford dies in a very ironic way. I've never wanted to see somebody punch Catherine Keener in the face more. Yeah. Kick that mustache off. Yeah! Man, have I never been happier to see a TSA agent. Alright, it's over now. That movie was phenomenal. This... Yeah. I've never seen anything like this. This was a good goddamn movie. I guess I gotta give it a rating. 9, 10? Like, this is a great film. Believe the hype. It wasn't a horror movie in the sense that... Okay. I liked it because most horror movies I've seen are just cruelty, pain, pain. This had such a deeper message to it. And also, it wasn't sadistic. Like, it wasn't designed to, ooh, look at how many different deaths we can do. look at all the hell we can go through. Like this, the story came first. That's what I liked about this horror movie. And it was compelling as hell. And all of the actors were wonderful. And it was a great balance of suspense and comedy. Oh my God, the cinematography was beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, no wonder this got best screenplay. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, I'm anything else Jordan Peele wants to do, I'm down to watch. This was fantastic. I don't think I've ever liked a horror movie more than I liked Get Out. This was wonderful. And it was also nice to, like, justifiably hate a character that Allison Williams plays. Because I feel like you're kind of supposed to like Marnie on Girls, but, like, and nothing against Allison Williams herself. I don't know her. But she keeps on playing characters that I fucking hate. Oh, Bradley Whitford, though. How could you hurt me like that? Man, I gotta see anything else Laurel Howery is in, because, wow, he's funny. And Daniel Kaluuya, wow. This whole thing blew me away. Yeah, damn. I know I'm the latest to the party on this one. I'm the latest to the very awkward white party on this one. But Get Out is phenomenal. This has been the greatest horror movie I've ever seen. The most enjoyable horror movie I've ever seen. You Are Not Alone is going to be on Monday, March 12th at 10:30 p.m. at the Magnet Theater. Also, go to the Magnet Theater every Thursday night at 5:30 for the Magnet Mixer, which I host, along with the rest of You Are Not Alone. MagnetTheater.com for classes and shows in improv, sketch, storytelling, musical improv. It's all great. Go check it out, MagnetTheater.com. Also want to thank Greg Musselman for the wonderful feedback on last week's episode. It was very, very helpful. If you shout the show out on Twitter or Instagram or leave us a review, I'll say something that I like about you. So, Greg Musselman, I like that you're a muscle man. Man, I didn't even try on that one. It's kind of, when you see a really, really good piece of art and you're like, why do I even bother with mine? Because that exists. That's how I feel about giving you a lovely nickname, Greg Musselman. If you would like to reach out to me, you can at Hey, It's Aaron Gold, or reach out to the show at Don't Mind Podcast on all the things, or email us at don'tmindpodcast@gmail.com. I promise you a regular episode next week. That will happen. That will definitely happen. But until then, keep on minding. And be careful who you mind, because they might want to take your mind and put it in another body. We've all learned something today.